Welcome back to the Last Remnant video walkthrough, 100% completion and low BR run. We are continuing the main plot here with Find an Ark. We've completed all the subquests, so there's nothing to do but to talk to our dear mother. A remnant to travel to the Sacred Lands. Oswald might know something. Oswald's your father? Okay, we must have a really tight-knit family here. We didn't even know this entire time that she had a father. We knew she obviously at one point had a father, but we didn't know who he was, and nor did he bother to tell us after all the times we've talked to him. This is the old guy that people have referred us to speaking to in Nagapur. He's in the pub. But, okay, so it must not be the closest family in the world. I'm trying to find somebody who looks like me. And this is not the person. Hi, Rush Sykes. I hear you're looking for a way to the Sacred Lands. I have some information that may be of help. Travel northeast of Nagapur to the 6th path of Sibinbur. May your desire may... Oh, what? Rush, Arena, I think of you as my own grandchildren. Please return safely. Wait, how are you not... Is my mother not my mother? Alright, now this is real disconcerting, because, that's her father, but not our grandfather, so... oh, well, whatever. I'm over it. I don't care who's related to me in this game now. I just care about the 6th path, us getting through it, and getting through it alive. We're going 6th path. We need to go to the 7th path, but we can't get to the 7th path. We travel through the 6th path, through the final fortress, through a cutscene, and through the very gates of death, and survive. And we're going to do all that in this video, but not in that order. That way it's a little cliffhanger for you. I don't want to ruin anything. Alright, I'm going to ruin this. We're walking through a cavern. There's going to be landworms trying to grab us. It looks like we're going right, but we're going left. Oh! It doesn't show it from this video, but I've probably made this run more than any other run in the game, just to get to the 7th path so many times. There comes a point where you want to go to the Sacred Lands later on in the game, and you don't have a really fast way to do that, and so sometimes you have to go this way, and so you'll go 6th path, 6th path, Final Fortress, 7th path every time you want to do it, and it's a huge pain in the ass. After about the 20th or 30th time you want to do Sacred Lands runs for the rares there. But those rares will be in the next video. We've got our own set of rares to worry about here. In order to get from the 7th path to 6th path the first time, we've got to kill this Guardian. There's a rare here who will always be here, kind of like the guy in Mount Vacal. This is Gojin. And it's there's probably about 3 or 4 reasons to kill this guy, other than he's directly blocking us from proceeding. There's a lot of guild tasks that require us to get him. I believe on both the PC and the Xbox. And it's a dragon, so when are we ever going to say no to the dragon? But we're starting to get good at this. The dragon killing, I mean. Yeah, they're kind of endurance battles. Like, sometimes you fight mobs and you get so used to killing them in 1 or 2 hits that it's nice to have one that is just not really worried about you hitting it. And also, because they take so many hits to kill, you guys get all the opportunities in the world to use their combat arts. And if they have a half-decent breath weapon, then you'll heal yourself pretty often. And so they're just the perfect tools for grinding. And a lot of people grind dragons only with the Mystic Seal formation. I've mentioned it a couple times. There's a dragon called Baizé that's in Crookfen that a lot of people farm in New Game Plus, playing the game in hard mode and wanting to keep their BR as super low as possible. They want that pinpoint precision with taking as very little XP as possible.
What do you think you're doing?
Just very serious about their low BR. Oh, so Jaeger's going to be able to use his Beowulf, which is hopefully going to get this thing blinking. Alright, if I can decide. I shouldn't be this worried about this mob. He's not doing any damage at all to us. At least he's not doing any damage to everybody. Not so much that we have to have people stop and heal. Come on, Jaeger. Blam! 26k. That gets pretty devastating later on. I say that about everything. 26k is still a very respectable amount of damage for one person to do. At any point in the game, really. Okay, so I am taking way too long making choices here. If I just looked at my guy's hit points and saw, oh, he's not doing much damage at all. But like I said in a video back or so, there's a couple months between when I recorded the video and when I recorded the voiceover commentary. So I don't always remember exactly what I'm thinking when I was picking the options at the time. I can only make assumptions about my state of mind at the time. But we are blinking Gojin, and once he's down, he'll be forever gone. He does not respawn. Nothing ever blocks that path again. It's much easier to get to the 7th path from now on. And an Omni Strike might just be it. A couple guys got special abilities here. Let's see if he lasts beyond Rush's attack. 40 grand, that's going to do it. That's going to be a dead Gojin right there. Oh, grats, ding 49. And so hopefully we will be right dead on BR 50 when we hit the last battle.
That means nothing to me.
Nice. Look at those 2 group heal upgrades there. Wengale, welcome to the group heal party. Yeah. Oh, we captured the Gojin. Oh, and an Ald Tuck. Ald weapons are weird. I don't know if I mentioned this. They have a chance of dropping off of rare named, like they are not super in-game, but they're pretty close to in-game. Like they're latter game weapons. If you didn't upgrade weapons, they can be a nice substitute for your guys. Another argument for not upgrading weapons until the very end is Ald weapons are given to you randomly by bosses, by rare named. Excuse me. And in fact, we're going to get just a whole bunch of Ald weapons in these later videos. We're still trying to dodge mobs to keep the videos low. Okay, we see for the first time in an actual zone Harpelia, and we see this annoying thing they do. They teleport to you. In fact, they can I think they can stun you for a second and port to you and gank you. Or they can teleport directly in front of you while you're running. Like here's one here, and it's in our best interest just to kill it. Because it will either catch up to us or, I don't know, cause us to have to fight 2 or 3 of these at once. So it's better just to take them as we get them. There's no XP penalty or any negative reason to do fights one creature at a time as opposed to chaining them all together, linking them all together in the game world. Alright. So, we fought these things before. These are the exact same Harpelias we fought in the Ladies of Bloody Alice that spawned for us, and these are not the last ones we're going to fight. There are going to be some boss Harpelias in the Ancient Ruins. And they'll be a little bit more brutal, but they are already brutal in this form. This is the only annoyance with running through the 7th path, trying to get the Ancient Ruins, is it's really, really hard to avoid these guys. Even if you time shift past them, they might port directly in front of you as soon as your time shift runs off. So you're never guaranteed to get away from them unless you just kill them. But then that's not getting away from them. Alright, so that's out of the way. We may have to fight one more of those before we move the plot here.
Did everyone see what just happened?
Oh, and those keeping stats, that Go Jin, I didn't mention it, but he has had, he's dead now, 500,000 hit points, and I believe that's the most we've ever had on a guy so far. That Gojin dragon that took us several turns to kill. I want to say 5 turns to kill it. With all our guys just on him. No trash, no nothing, just Gojin blocking the way. Took 5 turns to do 500 grand. Guys will eventually have over 1 million hit points, and that guy will be small potatoes, but right now he's the biggest guy we've done. And so that's just kind of an idea of this kind of stuff that is at the end of this path we're going on.
Let's do this.
500 grand will be the bar from now on. Yeah, in fact, in the very next video, we're going to fight a dragon called Phallic, who, or Phalak, however you want to say it, but he's got 700 and some. What does he get? 720,000 hit points. The hit points are higher on the PC version in almost all cases. I'll say there may be very rare cases where the Xbox 360 would have higher hit points, but in almost all cases, like let's see, that Phallic dragon we fight in the next video will have 720,000 hit points for us, but it'll only be 500,000 for the Xbox users. And that's because some of the benefits that came over with the PC allow us to do more damage. The fact that we can have a bunch, as many unique leaders as we want. All 18 of our guys are unique leaders, and on the Xbox are limited to 7. And so they ramped up the difficulty of a lot of the fights to kind of equal out with being able to have all special guys. They're all special. Well, we'll see a cutscene. We'll see you after that.
What's that?
It's a remnant! One that can take us to the sacred lands.
Awesome, huh, Dave?
Then let's get ready to leave.
I believe you were warned about this. Continued association with the Conqueror would be harmful to your health.
Wagram!
You still have a chance to escape with your lives. Get out of here.
And if I refuse?
As you wish. I shall wipe your very existence from this earth. The binding oaths of magic old. Summon your being and your soul. From whitest heavens you shall soar. To darkest earth your home no more. Come forth!
Whoa! What the hell is that thing? That's the Icy Idol. This is the third of 3 idols available in the game that we'll fight. And does Wagram give them all to us? I believe he's in control of all of them, but I think the last one we did, the electric one or whatever that one was part of another quest, not directly related to Wagram. But these are tough guys, and we've got all these Glagonus groups. They're turning out to be our most hated trash mob of the week. So Gratz Glagonus or clay golems, whatever they were called, Hypnos in the last in a video or two ago. the Ladies of Bloody Alice was a challenging fight we did recently, where it was infinitely respawning Hypnos. These Glagonos here are the same creature. The Glagonos are just higher level. The highest level of these clay golems in the game, I believe. So the Icy Idol's not going to sit over there and leave us alone while we kill all his buddies, like previous bosses did. The idols like to get involved. They like to get their hands in there. Their hands dirty. Kind of get a feel for the battle. Kind of get a feel for Rush's insides. Okay, so, wow, Rush took a hit here. And I still haven't turned off Talisman's Gift. I said that in an earlier video. If you didn't watch that one, Rush has that Talisman's Gift that is useless. So you should turn it off. It takes up a spot. Like, it could have been there instead of Talisman's Gift. It was going to let us do an Omni Strike, but we don't know because it's Talisman's Gift. Or a really nice attack or something like that. Anything better than the Talisman's Gift, which all it does is shield you for a turn. You don't gain any hit points. You don't attack them. You don't do anything. You just sit there and survive. And that's a wasted turn. You can have Rush just heal, and we'd be better off at the end of the round than sitting there doing nothing. Anyway, yeah, as usual, it's important to get those Glagonos down first. The Icy Idol has 240,000 hit points, which means he's just half the man that dragon was that blocked us from getting here. However, he has a lot of damage to give, and a lot of love. A lot of love to give. Okay, so we're going to wrap up the last... there's no tricks to this fight. Same as the other idol fights, there's no trick to them. I think they all have a battlefield clearing ability that they will cast every so often, and that'll do about 1/4 or 1/2 damage to us, depending on your BR. If your BR is really high, it will do enough damage to kill. And so it's good to keep people polished off. Don't leave them at half-life. If one of these battlefield clearing abilities goes off, then anybody half-life is dead. So even if it's never a good idea. Oh, I think he's going to do one here. Yeah. And so that's 1/4 to 1/2 for each of my guys. Yeah, it's never a good idea to say, I'm going to wait till I'm at 10% life and then heal. You should really heal just as soon as you're able to heal. As you're able to heal, and it's a good option, like keep your hit points up, or save them while you can, or something like that. Something where you can fight and heal. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so and our guys are definitely doing that. We're keeping the tempo up while healing everybody with the group heals. Wow, and it seems like more and more of our guys are have gotten their group heals, which just means it's just less people that have to heal, more people able to fight. Your guys will not heal somebody who's fully healed. So if if you choose a healing option and somebody group heals them and it heals them to max, your other guys won't try and heal somebody who's already maxed out. They may, if the option was chosen to heal the others, then they may try to heal another group. If they're close enough. Otherwise they'll attack. Like it's always the last option that they'll attack. Unless you had backed out of combat in order to heal, in which case they'll just stand there on standby and do nothing. So he cursed. Okay, this idol's being a big meanie for 240,000 hit points. Duke Gore should have thrown his toothpick at him and killed him by now. So he's really blinking now. Yeah, just looking at that bar looks like it may induce seizure. And, oh, Gore didn't get a chance to do his attack. Gal knocked this one out, 46k. And that's all we need to worry about in this video, the Icy Idol. There's a cutscene, and then this video ends. I will see you in the next video.
Why do you walk down such a different path? Why don't you journey together? Fine. Do as you like. You are, after all,